What's up, everybody? Brian here with another episode of Fishing Control. Today we're going to talk quickly about fillet knives. I have some whiting I'm going to fillet. I needed a new fillet knife. Mine is dull, so I picked one that I thought seemed like a decent knife for a decent value. We got ourselves the Realtree 6-inch fillet knife. I'll tell you a little bit about it here in a moment. First, I'll tell you about the knife that I was using. This is a very lightweight. It's probably like a $3 knife. It's hollow in the handle. Definitely doesn't run the full tine. It got dull pretty quick. It's definitely really dull down here. It's only sharp basically right here at the last little bit that you can't really use. And I pay $11 for it on Tybee at the convenience store when I forget my fillet knife at the house in the dish drainer or whatever. We got this Realtree one. It was, I want to say 13 bucks at Walmart, right around there. 13 bucks, I think. It's the 6-inch. They have a 5-inch also, but I wanted some a little longer. Seems like it might have a little more flimsy give to it, but I've never used it. So before taking it out of the box, here's everything I know about it. It's Realtree fishing. It's blue with a titanium coated handle, 6-inch knife, German stainless steel with a titanium coated blade. Says for corrosion resistance. My guess is that it'll make it harder to sharpen later, but we'll find out when we get to that point. Obviously that won't happen in this video, but down the road. Full tang construction, so through the whole thing it gives you better control, less chance of breaking away from the handle and all that stuff. Better construction. Non-slip grip. I can tell you right away, I already like this grip way more than this. This is the right shape, but again, it's hollow. This not hollow. And a locking belt clip sheath, so it comes with a nice sheath. This came with a sheath, but it wasn't very nice. So let's open this up and find out how nice it is. Somebody definitely already tampered with this, but it looked fine, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. But let's get this sucker open. Okay, packaging here. So the sheath is pretty cheap, but I like it. It's got a clip on it, so I could like hang this from stuff or put it on my belt loop, or I probably won't ever put it on my belt loop, but maybe hang it from the beach cart or something. And let's see how well this goes together. Okay, see, that clicks into the sheath. That's something that my old knife definitely didn't do, and ran the risk of coming out of the sheath if I dropped it in the front pouch of my bag or something. This guy, you got to really tug on it. Now that'll probably wear out over time, but it's got a really easy like thumb trigger here, so this is pretty good already. That is all pretty good, and it's, even though it has more weight than this, it's lightweight. It's not a overly heavy knife. Obviously feels pretty sharp, and has a nice little bit of flex, so I'll be able to put it on the backbone of a fish and get a little flex out of it. That's good. I was worried about this. It looked like it was going to be too stiff when it was in the package, but I rolled with it, and it seems good so far. But the real true test is filleting a fish. Okay, so I'm going to try and show this as best I can. I've got my piece of granite. I love filleting whiting on this. I need a bigger piece for filleting bigger stuff, but it's my favorite thing to fillet my whiting on for sure. So these guys have been in the cooler here for a while. But on ice. Kept them on ice. So let's see how this goes. First superficial cut, nice and clean. So there's scales here that I always wind up fighting with, and I'm not having to fight at all. It's going along this thing like a zipper. No, a lot of people just zip through their whiting, but I'm gonna do this as though this were a bigger, nicer fish and really try to get a good, nice fillet off of here. But don't worry about the rib cage meat. That never really works out well when you start trying to get the pin bones out. But that is a nice fillet coming off of this fish. That is a super sharp knife. It went all the way down through the tail. It filleted the tail in half. That's how sharp this is. That's really good. That looks like I missed a little spot right there trying to miss the gut cavity, but overall that's pretty good. Okay, I had to go get something to put these in. So one of my favorite things about using this is that it's nice and heavy, it's good and flat, and you can get right to the edge. There's no like border or rim or whatever on this thing. That's really good. That's really, really good. I'm going to tell you, it's nice that I don't have to push this through the fillet. Get these pin bones off of here. There we go. Nice. Just a little bit of forward pressure and move the blade.